Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day where we are able to gather together in this solemn place to remember those who have laid down their lives that others may have freedom. John Ryan and Robert Brown were best friends living in Glasgow, and in order to serve together, they volunteered for the 17th Battalion of the Highland Light Infantry. That battalion arrived at Thiepval in mid-June 1916. As dawn broke on July 1st, whistles blew along the line and they went over the top into the Battle of the Somme. Near the German lines, B Company got caught up in barbed wire and were decimated by machine gun fire. Only a few got back to the Allied trenches. Robert got there, but John was missing. Unable to bear the thought that his friend might be alive but wounded, at dusk he set off into no man's land to find him. Eventually he returned himself, wounded now, and at the aid station an officer reprimanded him for risking his own life on a totally worthless mission. Robert replied, "With respect, sir, it wasn't a worthless mission. I found John in a shell hole. He said to me, 'Bobby, I knew you'd come.' I was there, sir, when he died." Robert Brown was my grandpa's brother. When I visited him in the nursing home, his mind was wandering back to those days in the Somme, to that shell hole with his friend. He grasped my wrist with his bony fingers, squeezing, as he said, "John didn't make it. He just said, 'Bobby, Bobby, I knew you'd come,' and he died." A tear slid down my uncle's face as he whispered, "But he knew he didn't die alone."